Hello, Westland. This is C. Paschal Eze, Chief Diversity Officer for the City of Westland, and I'm happy to welcome you to another edition of Around Town. And we're here at John Glenn High School in Westland with a representative of Wayne-Westland School District, Daryl Beebe, who is...
I am the Executive Director of College and Career Readiness and Social Emotional Learning for Wayne-Westland Community School District.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to talk about the HBCU Fair that you're going to have here on the 2nd of November. Right. This is not your first rodeo. Tell us about the first event that you had here.
Well, thank you so much. Last year we had an outstanding event. It was in April, and so we had I think we had about 20 colleges, HBCUs, and other programs that were there with us. But we had over 450 students and families come out to attend the fair, so it was amazing.
Why is it important to host that fair here?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question because a lot of folks have questions about historically black colleges and universities. So folks need to know that prior to 1964 and the Civil Rights Act, that it wasn't easy for African American students to attend college. So a lot of them attended historically black colleges and universities. And as a matter of fact, I'm a product of a HBCU, Kentucky State University.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Now, some people might think HBCUs only have African American students. Is that the case? I understand about a fifth of the students are non-black.
That's absolutely correct. So no, it's a very diverse environment. Not all historically black colleges are filled with black folks. So when I was in school, as a matter of fact, we were 50-50. We were 50% African American, 50% white. So
oh wow.
Yeah.
Now, what should we expect? What should a parent, a student expect on November 2nd?
Wait a minute now. We're gonna have a good time. We're going to have a DJ there. We're going to have a number of colleges. We're going to have the Divine Nine, which are the fraternities and sororities, historically black fraternities and sororities. We're going to have a number of programs. And you know what I love? We're going to have some good food. So we're excited about all of the folks coming to join us. It's not just for Wayne-Westland. We're inviting the entire community, the surrounding areas, Canton, Inkster. We want everybody to come out, learn about the institutions, find out about scholarship information. And you never want to close the door on an opportunity. So we want to invite everyone, and we think they're going to have a good time.
Now, if I was going to a career fair, yes, the expectation is that I could get a job. I could be hired on the spot. Yes. Can someone gain admission right there on the spot?
That's a great question. So we have a number of different representatives. We have some confirmations that certain schools will be able to take care of on-site admissions, but we're not 100% sure about that. But we do want folks to come out and participate. We will have admissions reps there, and you'll find out whether you can get scholarships or be admitted if you show up and attend.
So showing up is important.
That's
right?
important. It's important. I don't want to give away all the goods.
Now, I understand Morehouse is coming. Now, tell us about the Big Ten. I understand more than Morehouse will be here.
Yeah, definitely. So Morehouse has solidified. They're coming. They're going to be with us. We got Florida A&M that's going to be with us. We got the Kentucky State University. That's really enough if I stop right there. But we have Dillard University. It's a number of colleges that are coming. But on top of that, we have some wonderful programs. The NAACP is going to be there. There's some other scholarship programs that are coming in as well, and some mentorship programs. So you've got to come on over and find out on November 2nd from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. We want you to come. I also want to add too, we're going to have some speakers that are going to be presenting all about money and trying to find out the financial incentives and things that folks need to do around FAFSA, scholarship completion, filling out their applications. And then we're also going to have a presentation that deals specifically with HBCU culture. So if you want to find out what we're talking about, now's the time to come and find out on November 2nd.
Wow, you wrapped it up right there. But let me just ask you, why should someone who is thinking about going to a non-HBCU consider an HBCU? What difference does it make?
That's a great question. I think one of the most outstanding aspects of it, as an African American, it was great for me to attend and find people that looked like myself. There were doctors and professors that were African American that I could look to and look up to. But not only that, once again, when we talk about education, there is a small, in most of the historically black colleges and universities, there is a smaller student to teacher ratio. So the learning that will take place is phenomenal as well. So that's just a few of the things that as it relates to historically black colleges and universities. But I really feel like from my personal insight, it was life-changing. My experience at a HBCU made me who I am today.
So you will encourage your son, your nephews and nieces to?
I encourage everyone to come. Because when we talk about HBCUs, we're not just talking about the education, we're talking about a cultural experience. So this is an opportunity for, when we talk about the Divine Nine and we talk about those Greek fraternities stepping and showing their dancing and whatnot, we talk about the food and the music and the culture. So it's going to be a cultural experience in addition to an educational experience.
Again, you said it's not just for residents of Westland and Wayne, and it's not just for African Americans. Just expand on that.
Yeah, definitely. Once again, we invite everyone to come. This is, once again, whenever you can learn about educational experiences, about historically black colleges or any different colleges and universities, you want to come and learn and find out what's there for you. You might find out that it may be cheaper to go there instead of staying in state, depending on the scholarships and different packages that they have, depending on your GPA and what you could get at U of M versus what you could get at a Kentucky State or Central State University. So once again, you won't know until you find out and come to the table. And we want you to come and join us on November 2nd.
Any final word for our audience?
Absolutely. Once again, we want to welcome everybody on behalf of our superintendent, Dr. John Dignan, and our board. We want to welcome everyone to come out to this great HBCU fair and experience. I promise you're going to have a great time.
You've heard it all from Daryl Beebe about the wonderful event that is going to take place here at John Glenn High School in Westland. It is the HBCU Fair. It's the second one they're hosting, and they're expecting hundreds of people from not only Wayne and Westland, from the surrounding communities to come here and engage and meet with representatives of colleges and universities. I hear Morehouse is coming. I hear some other members of the Big Ten will be here. I hear representative of the Divine Nine will be here. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful event. And he says there will be good food, there will be speakers, a whole lineup of events. You're welcome to come and join Wayne-Westland School Districts in its HBCU Fair on November the 2nd. Till next time, this is C. Paschal Eze signing off. See you at another edition of Around Town.